Athena for K.Llsen. Whoever wins this one will go into a best of 7 grand final versus Razy later on.
Yeah, goodness gracious. Best of 7, that was a long time ago since I saw that.
Who do you want to start on, guys?
Yes.
CNC.
Biased.
Because it comes from the lower bracket. You always cheer for the underdog.
Round begins.
Yeah, you gotta cheer for CNC, because I'm not sure how much longer he'll be on camera for.
Fight.
Should have trained more.
Ouch.
Oh, he misses the very easy nail gun jab right at the start. Not a good start for him. Okay, that is unacceptable. A QPL Pro cannot miss that jump.
It's tactical.
If I can do it without missing every single time, a QPL Pro should not be able to miss it. But maybe he's nervous. Thankfully for him, K.Llsen has been very slow on his own behalf and not gotten anything done. So CNZ finally making some work out of that railgun, despite the very underwhelming start. And giving a rail to K.Llsen finally without hitting anything more. Kind of surprised that CNZ didn't push forward, given that he had hit 2 rails onto K.Llsen. So both players really taking their time.
Yeah, definitely. So about a minute has passed now, and there's still really not much has happened. Just a little bit of damage being dealt, but well, those rockets dealt a lot of damage to CNC. He's gonna jump down here to see if he can pick up the heavy. Misses that first rail, hits the second one, but there's also takes a rail to the face, goes down to 63 HP, or now 88 actually. So here comes the LG fight between the two, and that's gonna go to K.Llsen.
He cannot go up the jump pad there. He knows that K.Llsen is taking the mega and he'll be there just after. He was a little bit too slow, and K.Llsen getting the first kill. That's looking for the spawn frag. Forces the ghost walk, but CNZ survived.
Stopwatch.
Surprised that K.Llsen isn't actually trying to cover the railgun. But also surprised that CNZ, instead of stacking up, just stood there waiting for the rail, which I think is the better choice, really. Because you really need the railgun in this map.
Definitely, and CNC's really weak still. I mean, not really working with much here, so he slowed it down. Definitely, just trying to like listen to where K.Llsen is. Or trying to stack up on a couple of bubbles and stuff. But here, should there be an engagement here? I think K.Llsen's on the other side of this wall and just teasing each other. Here comes K.Llsen with the LG again. CNC hits the rail and pops the ghost walk in the last possible second with 9 HP left and misses that jump. So he's still just have 9 HP here, but this heavy item is not up for another 10 seconds, and this is dangerous waters here. K.Llsen isn't that healthy himself, but
oh no! Oh, K.Llsen misses that. Wow. I can't believe K.Llsen missed the jump pad rail. That might actually give CNZ finally an opening this game as he steals the heavy, gets some health, and now we'll have the ghost walk soon as well. So CNZ being gifted something. Let's see what he can do with this chance.
That's a nice direct. And that's gonna put K.Llsen back on alert here as he's now right beneath him, but does CNC know? I don't think he does actually. That he's right beneath him right now, but actually not anymore, but...
Can we ban Liquor Vinus on chat for making terrible dad jokes?
Yeah, let Rob handle that.
Nice rail exchange. Both players looking for the rail, the ghost walk. CNZ comes back out of it.
This is a good chance for the Estonian here to pick up a frag, as long as he can find K.Llsen. But K.Llsen's gonna do everything he can right now to just stay back, because he doesn't have that much health to work with. Hits that rail, that's wonderful. And he's gonna... I'm not sure if he's gonna contest the heavy here. It would be dangerous, but at the same time, no, he's just gonna go to the mega side of the map, so it's gonna be another trade for the items.
The good thing for this is that K.Llsen does not have any more rail ammunition left. Let's see if CNZ will take advantage of this. Sadly, not so much. And K.Llsen will be able to finally find some stack and find a couple of rails. Heavy Coming up should be a massive battle in it, but with K1llsen landing the first shot right before the heavy even comes, CNZ's just forced to back away.
Okay, nice from CNC. Surprise rail through the teleporter. But actually, he leaves the Mega as a result, but comes in with the LG from behind, and that deals a lot of damage to K1llsen, and they're basically now equal on stack. So this could go either way, but I think both players are actually gonna, they're gonna fall back again, as they don't want to traverse those waters any longer. And I mean, kind of expected on such a big map between the two. Another slow match here between the two, but there's been a lot of action, just not so many frags.
Yeah, both players just keeping it completely long range with the rails. No other weapon is really being used, and K1llsen, oof, is forced to hook himself out of there. 15 seconds for the next major item to be up. Both players looking for more rail angles. Both hit the shot, and both will be railable for a small amount of time before the heavy comes up.
And CNC pops that Ghost Block. Actually, he wants to catch K1llsen by surprise, but it actually fails. Doesn't deal any damage at all, and K1llsen can't now have full insight of where CNC is. CNC hugs that wall to not take any damage. Takes a little bit anyway, and that was a failed attempt. And now the Ghost Block is burned for 30 seconds. So question is what he's gonna do now. I mean, I think he's gonna go over to this heavy side again of the map, take that. The rail hits from K1llsen, and now CNC is in real dire situation because he's gonna have to leave the heavy up as well, but he can take Mega though, so they can still trade here. Oh, actually, K1llsen doesn't go for the heavy, and he decides to put pressure on the Mega instead. CNC picks it up, but takes up a lot of damage as a result. So they do still trade here.
I'm enjoying CNZ's attempts to steal the mag with the Ghost Walk. I think he's had like 3 or 4. So K1llsen might be able to catch on to the next one. That's a good trap by K1llsen. Doesn't do as much damage as he would have liked, and now he might have missed out the position on the mag. He might have to be forced to do a very risky hook, but no, just plays it safe, does a little bit of damage, and will position himself for the heavy.
Okay, this is ballsy from K1llsen. He's gonna take this heavy as well, but he's in a position where he can't get railed, but that second rail from CNC misses, unfortunately, and K1llsen escapes with his life intact, but the pickup, well, more or less nullified. He's got a little bit more armor than CNC, and CNC picks up this light. He's got pretty much the same. That rail misses again, and K1llsen's been hitting a lot of these rails. This is what he's doing best, really, just keeping his distance at this moment, because he doesn't have to do anything. He's up 1 frag. He doesn't have to push as much as CNC has to. And I mean, it's just 2.5 minutes left here. I mean, CNC needs to do something. He needs to find an opening or something like that. But K1llsen just continues to put pressure on. It's gotta be so frustrating to play the German player right now, because he's just like shows himself, hits a rail, falls back. You know, he doesn't really have to do much more.
It's the K1llsen game style. It's very hard to go up against when it's working. And CNZ not being given much in this game. He has had like maybe 2 good chances to get a kill, couldn't capitalize on them, and for the rest, it's just K1llsen playing very well defensively, and like, once again just hitting all of the shots that he needs to. There's another offensive Ghost Walk. CNZ not really doing anything with it though. And now without the Ghost Walk, K1llsen might want to press disadvantage.
Yeah, CNC needs to get out of there, at least take equal grounds here. This is where he can get another rail, but K1llsen falls away. And the speed of that Athena is just like, just can't do much. Can't hit the rails in that speed, and this could be the last engagement here. K1llsen is, he's not really working with a better stack or anything, but just about a minute left now. I mean, something needs to happen right about now. And K1llsen is standing here, perhaps a bit too early for the mega health.
Yeah, definitely. And CNZ finally connecting with a couple of unresponded rails. Gets the mega for himself.
1 minute.
Knows the timing of the heavy. K1llsen just trying to be as silent as he can. Lands a shot that doesn't really do a lot to get rid of the stack difference that CNZ has. But finally CNZ has a good opportunity. K1llsen again, standing at the mega 10 seconds before it's going to spawn. And he's forced to go away because he gets paranoid of the Ghost Walk, so a good job for him to going away. CNZ, now we should switch back onto him and see what he can do with this. Heavy spawning soon. Oh, he fumbles his movement a little bit, and k1llsen is there to keep landing the shots. CNZ actually gets railable there for a second.
Oh my god, k1llsen is playing this to perfection. He was in such an unfavorable position.
Oh,
Here
no.
comes perhaps
Now
the
the
last
direct.
engagement, but he just continues to punish CNC. Like, he can't find anything.
It's very hard to punish an Athena in this map unless, you know, the Athena player really messes up the movement. But k1llsen, he just doesn't want to get close enough so he can die. Just playing it long range, and if stuff gets hard, he disappears out of there. And yeah, another perfect defensive game from k1llsen.
Yeah, holy moly, that's gotta be frustrating for CNC, especially after timing that ghost walk up on Mega Health where k1llsen was waiting. That was perfect timing, and it looked like that would have been his way in, but k1llsen managed to escape, and then even if he was really like low, you know, compared to CNC, CNC just couldn't find him. k1llsen just stopped moving and stayed in one position, and it worked out for him. So, oh man, that's a 1-0, like games that finish 1-0 are always so interesting to watch.
And next map should be Awoken. Strog versus Ranger. That one is definitely not going to stay 1-0.
No.
Maybe 2-0.
Yeah. At least.
Yeah, I do think Ranger is a great pick on this one. Same goes for Stalker Picker. Let's see, are we going to wait another half hour, or are we ready?
I think they're both ready. k1llsen might have to take a minute off. His heartbeat is probably 200, but yeah, other than that, it should be good. Yeah, well, old Killy is ready.
Everyone is ready. Let's see if the streamers can load the map this time.
Yeah, there we go. So, anybody in need for a break?
No.
I'll take it then.
Okay.
Strog versus Ranger. What do the predictions say? So everyone seems to be going for k1llsen 55. Oh, someone just bet hard on CNZ. I'm gonna go in all in on k1llsen. See if I can get some money.
Repairs after this.
Dreamer is oh, sorry.
I'll start on CNZ.
Let's go.
3, 2.
CNZ's a very good ranger, so I think this is
Earth on you.
where his best map in champion combo might come in.
Yeah, he was thinking of going to the rail, but decides to double back to the LG.
It's a good decision because now I can get the rockets and also get the rail, and k1llsen should be able to collect all of the major weapons as well, and also both have the tribal. So we'll see how it goes. CNZ with a better position for the first item rotation.
Having a stalemate, but yeah, as soon as there is a sound hint, they retreat to their own item.
Oh. k1llsen doing a lot of good damage. So far it's only been k1llsen doing damage. CNZ done a total of 6 damage so far into the game. k1llsen going for the LG after doing some damage, and the orb was actually enough to get him that item. He might actually push forward now. Gilson is still in a very good defensive position. Seems...
Oh,
my
but
god,
the
that
rocket.
What the hell?
Like, K.llsen was
insane.
indeed doing a great job of evading the damage, but that last one was magical. Oh, he gets caught out. Oh, not really a pin though, so... Oh, what's the peeker in open?
You disgraced yourself enough.
Keely
Good little
showing his
chip damage.
PT.
And yeah, CNZ wasted too much time, and now he can't really go to the Mega anymore. He needs to be here and try to do damage when Gilson goes for the item. Or go for the item himself. Good rocket by Gilson. Maybe this gives him an advantage. Yep, that might be the item trade that Gilson was looking for. Yeah, major items at the same time. Gilson gets hit with another rail, so he'll be happy to take the item trade. But CNZ coming in here, he wants to do some damage. Does not do any though.
Needs to collect rockets.
Finds Gilson and he misses a shot. What?
Oh, but the tribal is a nice hint where K.llsen is. Peeker around the corner, does some damage.
Good
Ooh,
work by
K.llsen
CNZ.
using the rail, being caught out during the reload.
Operation is
Yep, completely caught off guard. CNZ might even get another spawn frag here. Gilson's still pushing forward even though he just got hit. And he's just trying to steal the heavy. He knows he's not going to be able to get the frag, but he doesn't even do any damage. So that was a very unnecessary frag by Gilson. Frag, what the hell?
Beautiful. Oh, K.llsen, only the rail, and we have an orb in play, but it actually gets thrown and wasted.
Guys, stop with the Gilson jokes. Oh my god. You're making me want to gauge my eyes out. CNZ going in. Might be able to collect.
You're
another kill here.
angry because you're not the funny one.
There is no funny one.
Stop being funny, guys. It makes Ins even smaller than he already is.
Wow. CNZ caught off guard a little bit, but the orb, the rail and the orb might be enough to get the kill. Oh, he doesn't. How is he still alive? Okay, he gets the kill
Nice.
and dies. That's honestly best case scenario as he steals the item and gets the mega for himself, and he has enough of a frag lead for that to be a good move. I was hoping he would go for the starting machine gun there, but he's still fine. The rocket needs to connect though, and he connects with the rail. That's great by CNZ. That allows him to rush for the next heavy right now if he so desires. You'll get another kill. There it is, and he should be able to get the mega as well.
Yeah, and doesn't
Very nicely played.
orb out of the map.
Yeah. As long as CNZ is the one initiating the damage, K.llsen will have a very hard time. Rocket jump is not out of the equation by CNZ, but just decides to go up a jump pad himself, get another easy kill, almost clean frag, might get a spawn frag as well. There it is.
Well, interesting that K.llsen was just waiting for CNZ.
Oh no,
to
K.llsen.
enter. No.
shoot with it.
And this is the CNZ show right now. It's showing
Definitely.
K.llsen. CNZ cannot be underestimated. He might even orb and pick up the air. It gives the full combo. A little bit late on that mega, but he's fine. He does not need. Oh, he just goes for the straight up LG fight to really dominate K.llsen. And now I'm not sure if K.llsen has a chance of coming back into this game. It's 9 frags. He does have the fastest champion, but with how well CNZ is playing and fighting in this map, it's very, very hard to come back for anyone. And k1llsen now is forced to take as many risks as he can. Does get a frag there eventually. Mega up soon. Not sure k1llsen can challenge it, no. He might still decide to go up a jump pad.
Oh, what is
landing no damage.
Like, it is Awoken, right? And k1llsen is the spawn trap master. I don't think he's safe yet.
Oh. Okay, k1llsen missing that rail does not help him. I would have expected k1llsen to, you know, throw him off the map based on that angle. Instead he misses and now he's just taking 3 damage. k1llsen, 7 frags in 3 minutes, very tall order. Might just go and use the picker now. Decides not to just yet. Nice flick. Can you get anything else? CNZ just rocket jumping out of the map, away from k1llsen's side.
Yeah, a little bit more than 2 minutes for k1llsen to do something about the scoreline. But CNZ is just at the other end of the map. Oh, but now he doubles back into 2 great rockets. He will spawn at the heavy.
Yeah, that's not good for k1llsen. Oh, can't quite find the angle there. There's no more time for deliberation, k1llsen. We just have to go in and hope you get spawn frag after spawn frag. And instead he's waiting for CNZ to mess up. Like, there's no reason for CNZ to come to the center of the map, so k1llsen's last 45 seconds, he might as well just turn his monitor off, because he did nothing with him.
Oh, what?
Oh no, k1llsen's rockets were terrible in that fight, and grants CNZ the GG frag finally.
1 minute warning.
Oh, still 41% with the rail. It really seems that k1llsen was hitting a lot less than that. But it's not much for his playstyle. Let's see. So we move to a tiebreaker. And which map will that be? Vil is now CNZ playing Keel and k1llsen playing Death Knight. Ooh. I do think CNZ has the better pick.
What's the pick again? Oh, it's Kill versus Death Knight. Yeah, I think it's going to be... Not sure, actually. It's going to be very even, to be honest. Because both players have a lot of close range damage. CNZ has a little bit more stack, so maybe that comes into play. But it's also a lot easier to hit. I don't know, I think it's just very, very even. I think the map favors CNZ a lot more than it favors k1llsen. I didn't expect CNZ to be able to get to this map. But k1llsen did leave the Ranger open, which is CNZ's best champion.
Yeah, everyone is taking a breather.
Who did CNZ lost to? Oh, he lost to Razy 2-1. Okay.
Oh, actually, now I spot on the RESP GG stream. I think it's Lex with space doing commentary.
Oh, nice. That seems to be going underway, so I'll leave you two to it.
Thank you.
I'll go for some water.
They're actually in a studio. Pretty nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad at all. It's pretty cool production. They're doing a lot of work for the community.
True. Yeah, it's nice. Like it's like two organizations working together.
Yeah. Best of both worlds. Alrighty. Third
Prepare
map.
to fight.
Yeah,
Round
I'll
begins.
start on
3,
Wilson.
2, 1. Fight.
Let's do it.
He wins the race to the rocket launcher. 6 seconds delay between the heavy and mega health off.
First blood.
CNZ not ready for a fight.
We can see how good that ability, how the flame strike can be very beneficial when you use it correctly in combination of of everything else when you're being in a fight. It worked out well for K.Llsen. CNC, as he said, was not really ready for it. I wonder who's gonna take the heavy. I think K.Llsen's actually gonna contest that. Gonna go for Mega instead. So they're trading the items, the usual.
K.Llsen shopping for an angle, does not get it though. And yeah, you're right, like the fire strike is up close, just another rocket with damage over time. And it has more pushback than a rocket, so it can be frustrating to play against.
Yeah.
It can also be used as a zoning tool, and oh look at this, the rocket bops ZNZ out of position for the mega health. So we have a full rotation, potentially. Well, not potentially, it's actual going to K.Llsen.
And CNC looking just to go back a little bit defensively, try and put pressure from afar. Whereas, yeah, I feel like K.Llsen, working with this good stack, you just want to find CNC, but that rocket to K.Llsen's face put them in a pretty much equal position, and actually that was some great pineapples from CNC. Took down K.Llsen and nearly plucks him down 5 HP. The question is, can he? Oh, he misses his rail, and this could still go either way here. CNC is not really that healthy himself, and actually K.Llsen escapes with his life, so very, very nicely done from K.Llsen, but also, a little bit lucky. 5 HP, but he's not gonna say no to that.
Yeah, I've seen that was aware of the stack K.Llsen was working with. He would have been shopping for that frag, but now K.Llsen gets the heavy after the previous engagement and now in position for the mega health. Heavy 5 seconds away.
Oh, misses the rails. K.Llsen's been missing a lot of rails though, which is, uncommon from him. And I mean, we all know how important the rail is for the game, and here comes CNC throwing in a couple of pineapples and doing a great job at keeping K.Llsen down there by the lower levels, and that's why he can pick up the mega health, and he's probably going to go and contest the heavy item here. It's just up in 4 seconds, and that means that both items are going to go to CNC most likely. Okay, no, never mind. K.Llsen is going to be here. Puts that flame strike up, and it narrowly touches CNC, but he barely takes any damage from that. Hits another rail to K.Llsen and kills him. Oh, in a dire situation, I'd say.
Yeah, especially now with the mega health around. But yeah, last time around scenes that got a full rotation, he did not get a frag on board. K.Llsen now being silent as ever, and wow, the pin and the rocket and the rail through the grate, another one. Oh my lord. CNZ gets a tasty mega health, but there's no proof of it anymore.
That is unbelievable. How he managed to turn that around. CNC is now, the tables have turned completely. CNC is now, what's it called? Like he's just sitting in a corner and just waiting, just trying to survive at this point.
Yeah, oh, the Duke with the rocket jump.
Okay, Flame Strike misses again. CNC deals a lot of damage, but that rail hits him. Has to fall away, but he's dangerously low in there. K1llsen finds him with a rail.
Yeah, and the opening damage on the spawn. Both items are up. And yeah, K1llsen has an option to go for both. Oh, and CNZ walks through the portal just as K1llsen collects it.
Oh, and he gets stuck on that death, what's it called?
The jump
Death
pad of
jump
doom.
pad. Yeah, jump pad of doom, yeah. That's a three frag lead for K1llsen, and that does not look good for CNC. I mean, it's just 5 minutes past, but it's rough. I mean, we know how K1llsen can. If he gets one frag, that's enough, he can work on that, and that flame strike goes out again. CNC is left low again, and this is looking really dire. He needs to find some kind of an opening in here, but the items are now being controlled by K1llsen, and yeah, just continues to hit these rails. CNC can't really respond with anything, and that's the 4th frag, but at least K1llsen on 60 HP, that's not too shabby, I suppose.
Yeah, it's only spiraling a bit out of control, although the tribals are making K1llsen change plans. But yeah, it's a plan to go for the other major item, and whoa, CNZ is floating. Does dish out a lot of damage before falling down.
I still like what CNC did there, trusting his LG, because he's really good with that gun, but sometimes, yeah, because he was in the air, K1llsen could just basically lift him up with that LG, and yeah, had the advantage really. And who's gonna get this heavy item here? I wonder. I think it's gonna be CNC gets it, actually deals a lot of damage to K1llsen, but K1llsen is dodging this perfectly, and CNC just can't catch a break. He just can't kill him. I mean, it looked so much in favor of CNC there, but no. K1llsen manages to get him after all. I'm surprised. I mean, he's now 6-0. This is if there was ever a moment where you think that K1llsen has, K1llsen's gonna run away with it, it's now.
Yeah, the map is well, not completely on lockdown, because CNZ is giving some breathing room to stack back up on the mega health, and he also has a lot of overstack on the armor. But it's just K1llsen's play with the defensive stance. Anytime CNZ wants a fight, he gets bullied away.
Yeah, and at this point, I mean, I think K1llsen's heart rate is going down to some pretty confident levels, because I mean, he's up 6-0, just 2.5 minutes left. He doesn't have to do anything at this point. Just stay back, deal damage. All the pressure is on the Estonian here, and he can't stop for a minute. He needs to get a kill right now, and if he doesn't, it's all over. And K1llsen knows this and can just utilize that, and utilize the fear or the pressure that CNC feels right now, and just how important that is, just having that mental what's it called, like just feeling stable mentally, which is K1llsen knows that he's gonna run away with this. There's no way that he can let this go now.
No, it would definitely be an upset if that happens, but yeah, he has to focus.
Of course.
And maybe he's also a little bit awoken from the last map.
I'd say so. Second map there was definitely a brawl from the side of CNC, and yeah, at this point I think CNC knows it's over. Just wanna try and get some practice in, try and finish it off in style, I suppose. But yeah, there's nothing that CNC can do now. So yeah, a great effort from K1llsen, who's gonna go back to the grand finals and face Racy. But obviously a great run from CNC as well.
1 minute warning.
I think last pro tournament he actually did a reverse sweep.
CNC.
No, K1llsen did. Like he went the same route, lower bracket, onto beating Racy.
Ah yeah, it's possible. So yeah, it's definitely possible. Racy, as you know, I mean, obviously Racy is he's very used to waiting, as he always just plows through the upper bracket, and then he has to sit and wait for 2 hours. But still, I mean, K1llsen is warmed up. He's in the zone. He's in the mode. Perhaps if Racy didn't sleep so well tonight, maybe he's gonna be a little tired now, and that's gonna be a disadvantage. So we'll see. Yeah. Anyway, GG's, and that's CNC finishing 3rd place, taking home a decent amount of money and still having a great run in the tournament. I think everybody can agree that he did really well, and yeah. But obviously, congratulations to K1llsen making it back to the grand finals.
It's GG's. Gilly is through.
Yeah, K1llsen advances and goes against Racy in the grand final. CNZ, very good performance in a tournament stacked with